Hello and welcome to High Speed Ring for the sprint race of round 5 of Chase of the Sunset. Espadretti leads the way with Unicorn second, Ollie third, John Boy fourth, Kevman fifth, and at the back, myself. So we are away now, and Espadretti for some reason has started with a big advantage. I think GT7 there doing something a bit iffy. That's put Unicorn on the back foot in second place. In fact, those two have just scampered away. This, of course, a 20-minute race to get the strategies figured out for the full-length 40-minute feature race. The drivers are going to be looking at their fuel levels, their tyre wear, and of course trying to win the race as well. John Boy looking to move around Ollie. Oh, up ahead, Unicorn has just slid into the bridge, and that's put Unicorn right on the back foot, possibly with damage, definitely with a penalty. Unicorn with it all to do now for the rest of the race. But you know, even the sprint race is a long race, so there's plenty of opportunity for Unicorn to come back. John Boy sizing up Ollie, but Ollie's getting a great tow at the moment from Espadretti. So that's going to protect John Boy. Ollie, sorry. Ollie actually going for the lead. Ollie up into first place. He's going to be able to stay there. He is. So go from Ollie. Oh, Espadretti. He's around. Lost the back end, and then he got collected by John Boy. So Espadretti in trouble. Also Kevman in trouble there as well with a 3-second penalty. So Kevman must have had two very big impacts on the wall. Oh, bad news for Kevman. Good news for myself, up into third, unexpectedly. John Boy with a penalty, so Ollie is the big winner from all of that. Ollie doing his best to try and scamper away from John Boy while he can, make hay while the sun is shining. There is John Boy with that penalty. Is John Boy going to lose second place as a result of his penalty? We'll stay with him and find out. 1.5 seconds is a long time. Got to assume he's going to drop at least one position. No, yes. Oh yes. Pedretti and myself both going through, dropping John Boy down into 4th place. So not a great start of the race for him. This is a great start for this man, Ollie, who's just stretching his legs, doing his best. Ollie's been unlucky so far in this series, but it looks like his luck might be changing. I shouldn't say that, I don't want to curse him. It's Pedretti. This first corner really unsettling these Citroens. Everyone being a little bit more cautious through there this time. John Boy now lining up the Grandpa car. It's a defensive line there that John Boy isn't willing to take. He's just going to sit there for the time being. Is he going to try and make a move into the first corner? We shall wait and see with bated breath. No. Oh, but that's a big mistake there from myself, dropping the back end into that first corner, and I think that's going to be Kevman coming past to take 4th. He's certainly going to try. Yeah, he's got to get himself the next corner, so Kevman through into 4th. Well, a bit of a disaster there. These things happen. Meanwhile, first, second and third all now punching together. John Boy going for the move on Pedretti. John Boy and Pedretti have been dominating this series so far. And they've had some great battles, and it looks like those battles are resuming. This might buy Ollie some time. Oh, another big mistake there from myself. Putting the car into the barrier, that will no doubt be damaged. And that promotes Unicorn to 5th. Meanwhile, John Boy there with a great run on Pedretti, can't quite capitalise on it. Espadretti still getting some tow there from Ollie. But you've got to wonder, is that tow going to be enough? Because John Boy is tucked right under the rear wing of Pedretti's car. He's going to be trying to make a move soon. Maybe he's going to sit there and wait for somewhere a little more sensible than this. Oh, Ollie lost it there. Pedretti also lost it. Oh no, that first corner catching people out. The weight transfer just making the back end of the cars so light on the banking. that it's turning them around. So let's see what's happening then. Kevman up into third. Unicorn, after that first lap incident, in second. And John Boy leading the way. The Grandpa car in the pits still. It's a long pit stop now, moving again. But it's a long way to the finish line. And making those mistakes isn't going to be helping. Unicorn looks really close to John Boy. Going for the move. Unicorn up the inside on that banking. John Boy out very, very wide. So John Boy trying not to oversteer the car to keep his speed up. Unicorn taking full advantage of that and getting that yellow and black car into first place. John Boy using the slipstream to try and come back. It's a long way back from there though. This first corner really, really hurting people. Presumably hurting the tyres as well. Oh, John Boy was out a little bit too far there. Lost momentum on the grass. Kevman not too far back. Let's keep an eye on him as well. But Ollie's fallen away. Espadretti's a long way back. Myself completely out of contention. So what should have been a 6-car race has been reduced to a 3-car race by those first corner incidents. John Boy wants to be the lead car of those 3. Is he going to try and make the move in the same place that Unicorn made the move on that long banking? It's coming up now. It's just not quite got momentum. And Kevman not too far back either, so pretty soon these two are going to have to be looking in their mirrors. John Boy's got a good slipstream on the straight. Here we go. No attempt to move yet. Perhaps John Boy saving fuel. John Boy being careful through this first corner. Yeah, John Boy taking that much more conservatively this time. The drivers all starting to make use of that curb on the exit. They're seeing a little bit of an advantage to be gained from that. Crossing the line to start the 8th lap of this race. We'd probably guess there's going to be about 17 laps, judging by those lap times. John Boy still chasing Unicorn. Unicorn not giving up there in the lead. Kevman just lurking in the background but not able to get close enough to really make an impact on this front two. Looks like Unicorn out a little bit wide. John Boy sniffed a move and didn't quite pull it off. Unicorn just managing to stay ahead of John Boy. It's a great run. Oh, a bit of a twitch. John Boy has the inside. Unicorn just keeps the line. Now Kevman soon going to be getting a double toe from these two. He's inching in, so let's not count him out. Is that going to give John Boy the hurry up he needs to try and make a move on Unicorn? We're almost halfway through the race. We still don't know if Unicorn, John Boy and Kevman have the fuel and the tyres to get to the end. Well, Unicorn, it seems, would have been a bit close on fuel at the end. Perhaps not too happy with the tyres. So Unicorn there making a pit stop. Essentially going for an undercut on John Boy. Could work, we've seen it work well in this series. That promotes Pedretti to 3rd place, but Pedretti is a long way back. Plenty of time to come back, but can he do it? John Boy with a very commanding lead now. Kevman just not quite able to catch up. I think he's going to the pits though. John Boy going to pit from the lead. He is. John Boy pitting from the lead. Kevman pitting from 2nd. Is Espadretti going to take that 1st place? More importantly, Espadretti, and pitted quite early, has he got the fuel and the tyres to get to the end of this race? Well, we're going to have to wait and see, because this could be it could be a little bit tight for Pedretti. John Boy comes out in 2nd, but he's going to lose out to Ollie. He is. Ollie takes 2nd place. Oh, we've got a yellow flag up ahead. That's Pedretti, who's been into the barrier. Pedretti getting it all wrong through there. Ollie back into the lead of this race from absolutely nowhere. So well done, Ollie. John Boy in second on that fresh rubber. Probably will have advantage over Ollie. And after that earlier pit stop, Unicorns made it into third and caught up. Espadretti there fourth with a penalty, most likely with damage as well. That's brought Kevman back in. Oh, Espadretti has once again dropped it. This track and car combination not suiting this driver at all. Right, Pedretti now down to last. So it's all gone wrong, but hopefully for him it's going to be lessons learned for the future race. Up at the front, John Boy once again at Ollie's slipstream. Is Ollie going to the pits? No, he's not. So John Boy's going to move to the outside. Going to make that pass. Ollie was defensive, but didn't have the speed to stay ahead. It looks like he's struggling a bit with grip as well through there. Unicorn's going to get right on the back of this. Kevman not too far away. Espadretti there pitting to repair that damage. Ollie back into first place. He's pounced on John Boy, and that's a great battle we've got here. Unicorn giving John Boy a little nudge there, saying get on with it because I want to come through as well. Kevman looked wide through there. He was wide through there and dropped it. Unicorn very close to John Boy. Potentially lining up a move, but possibly just sitting there saving fuel for the time being. We'll have to wait and see. Ollie goes down low. Is Ollie pitting? I know I asked this question last lap. Ollie's not pitting. Ollie's taking a very defensive line through there. It's not really working out for him because he's shedding too much speed as he comes off the banking. Hopefully that's something he'll learn for the future race. Unicorn sticking right with John Boy. Ollie sticking with Unicorn. Ooh, a bit wide through there. It looks like Ollie might be struggling a little bit for grip at the front of that car. I suppose we'll wait and see how that develops later on in the race. Just over 5 minutes to go in this race. And the story of it is John Boy versus Unicorn right now, but Ollie has led. He's led twice. He can lead again. This could be Ollie's big moment to shine. Let's hope so. He could do with a win to get his confidence up. John Boy though doing everything he needs to just stay ahead. Got to think that surely on those long straights Unicorn's getting more of a toe than that. And I feel like perhaps even though they're in second place, Unicorn could be saving fuel at this point. I could be wrong though, because this looks like a move. It is a move for first place. Ollie trying to follow Unicorn through. Ollie up into second. Can he get the slingshot? Going to first. He's got the inside for the corner. Doesn't quite make it stick. It's a nice try. So John Boy down to third place. Unicorn in the lead. What a great battle this is. And there's another battle brewing a little bit further back between Kevman and myself. Don't know if that's a battle that's going to come and join in with this lot. Espadretti a long way back. He's been such a dominant driver all season, and to be honest, he's really struggling here. Let's hope he can get his wits together. We just see Kevman there in the background of that shot. So the 4th, 5th place battle not too far away. And the Grandpa Mobile back there as well. Unicorn coming on to the main straight. Ollie dives low, sweeps into the lead with a real lunge. Unicorn now under pressure from John Boy. Wow, what a lot of position changes we're having at the front. If this happens all the way to the checkered flag, it's going to be a very, very busy day for me commentating this video. Oh no, Ollie! Ollie lost the back end. That caused him to slow down, which caused him to get a knock on the back from Unicorn. Oh, disaster for Ollie's race. That's also slowed down John Boy and Unicorn and put them right into the clutches of myself and Kevman. So suddenly we've got a four-way battle for the lead out of absolutely nowhere. Unicorn there getting shuffled down to third by Kevman. A little bit of a rough but fair overtake. some hip and shoulder going on from Kevman. There's Ollie in the background, but we know he's got a penalty and probably damage as well. Very unfortunate. You can't get that second place back. Here we go. Oh, you look like John Boy had a penalty. Possibly for hitting the wall. So Unicorn retakes the lead. This time it's Kevman in second. It's this old man here on the last step of the podium. And then John Boy in fourth. Double toe down to the line. Oh, there's some bump drafting going on there. Sneaky, sneaky. Kevman not quite able to capitalise on the extra speed. Oh, and that is a big impact on the wall there. That's the sort of impact that breaks your car and your spirit, to be honest. So now it's just Kevman and Unicorn at the front. Weather's getting very misty. I don't know if we're going to be rain affected before the end of this race. Nobody knows. It's random weather, so it could happen. These drivers all very much on slicks, so that would be a little bit of a challenge for them. Kevman there, going for the move. Up the inside. Can't make it work. Unicorn just carrying too much momentum through that corner. And this could be the penultimate lap. We'll see when these drivers cross the line. And that's of course is going to be affected by their fuel levels. It might be they don't want 2 more laps. Unicorn racing for the line. So we've got a 1 minute 14 lap and about 1 minute 10 seconds to go. So this could well be the last lap. The drivers may need to back off a little bit to make it that last lap. If, for example, the driver only has 1 lap of fuel left, they're going to want the race to end now. Well, it's all very tactical. The drivers who had damage and penalties kept going. John Boy entered the Grand Palmobile and Pedretti's just got past Ollie. So Pedretti, who was so dominant this season, right at the back. Ollie, who was leading, who has led a few times in this race, it's all gone very wrong for him. But for what could be the final time in this sprint race, Unicorn charging towards that big banking to go onto the main straight. Is Unicorn going to slow down to make sure this is the last lap? Do they need to? It's 6 seconds on the clock. I think Unicorn's okay. Unicorn could just charge for the line and this race be over. And there we go. Unicorn wins at High Speed Ring in the sprint race. Kevman second, John Boy third, myself fourth, Pedretti in fifth, and Ollie brings it home in sixth. Well done, Unicorn. Did a rough start to the race, but you know, got to keep your head down, keep driving, good things will come. Well, that was quite the action-packed race, and perhaps the feature race will be even more bonkers than that one. I hope you'll stick around for that race. Until then, I want to say a big thank you to our channel sponsors Button Bashers for PCs, consoles, games and accessories. Thanks to our patrons who support the channel in their unique way, and to our Discord members who take part in these races. Until next time, be good to yourselves, good to those around you. Bye bye for now.